Ah, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day it is outside. It's also a beautiful day to drink a black coffee and feel evil. I'm in a very verbal state. What I kind of mean by that is, some people probably noticed, like on Instagram, like I've kind of been putting people in their place a little bit. What happens, I think, psychologically, this is always who I was, right? And when I was cut for a long time, I always looked pretty good, doing heavy weight. You guys probably remember a lot of my old videos. I would rant a lot about shit that I didn't fuck with. And videos kind of, they changed. They definitely changed once I bulk a little bit. And I never really talked about anything, whether that was deeply rooted in my subconscious of maybe not feeling like a super confident person anymore from being literally a fat fuck. Either way, I felt like I was very a lot more humble. I'm more inclined to really just call someone out that's being a fucking idiot. Because, I talked about it on my stream the other day a little bit on Twitch, only 60 people. I know this is a lot more broad here, but it's I feel like sometimes I get sick of being the bigger guy, because I used to not act like the bigger person. Just know this was what I'm saying. If I'm on my story, I'm ranting, you might see a few more rants here and then. You might see me on my story getting a little, diabolical, and absolutely, just know I'm feeling a little evil, okay? Feeling a little arrogant, feeling a little cocky, feeling a little unstoppable. Unc was really humble. He was a good guy. He didn't really want problems with anybody. But now, Lex Little, Neff, he sees Alex Eubank make a video saying that he hopped on gear, and the whole damn video is him complaining for 5 minutes about what everyone thought of him and how he wouldn't bulk and how everyone called him small and he took shit and how he's no one's favorite person anymore. And then he goes, despite all this, I'm doing this for myself. Really? No, it doesn't seem like it. It actually seems like, what it seems like to me is you are very concerned about the opinion of others. And it really does eat at you. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is there's literally nothing wrong with that. It's just, I just wish we would have came out and said, yeah, honestly, I just got sick of being called small, so I just wanted to hop on something. I feel like shit, and, I'm doing it for myself. And it's dude, Alex, brother, you're just like me, man. You have everything you ever fucking want. Beautiful home, beautiful girl, good money, pay the bills, everything's good. What do you need that for? You don't need to stay lean, bro. If you just got a little fucking fat like I did, and I'm just telling you this because, I'm just being man to man, you know what I'm saying? If you just were to get a little fucking fat, no one would care. You wouldn't, fall off because you were fat, bro. Honestly, me being fat, helped me out, to be honest. People fuck with it. It's, relatable. You're always, Alex, you're always putting yourself on this pedestal of, trying to be perfect. And, in that way, you make a lot of things... You convince yourself of a lot of things that probably aren't true. And it's just when when Alex got caught photoshopping his pictures, he calls me and he's like, Lex, what should I do? This is when we were pretty close. And I was like, dude, literally just make a YouTube video saying I fucked up, make it 1 or 2 minutes. I'm literally just say you fucked up, say you're sorry, don't make any excuses. Yeah, bro. Bro posts a fucking 15-minute video explaining himself. I'm like, dude, have we not seen PewDiePie in the bridge incident? How did he handle it? Could make all the excuses you want, man, but at the end of the day, people are probably gonna see through that shit. So you just gotta be fucking honest. And it's I just see the video and it's I'm doing this for me. Bro, it does not sound like it. Especially at the end when you say you're taking X amount of substances and you're gonna look better than than the person's favorite fitness influencer. It's bro, you just say you weren't doing it for validation, and then you literally in the same 5-minute video say you're gonna look better than other people. That literally is the definition of doing it for validation. You want to look better than others and have people recognize that. Another thing that really bothers me too is I see some comments being bro, you reached your Natty limit 3 years ago. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you dumb motherfucker. Alex didn't reach his goddamn natural potential, man. Dude's like 175 pounds. I'm fucking as lean as Alex right now, and I'm 204 pounds, guys. I just had to get a little bit fat. Like, don't get this shit twisted, guys. Like, do not hop on because of the pressure of social medias, and, you know, don't think this is impossible. Yes, it's a waiting game. Yes, it takes time, but it's like, dude, I'm realizing this even more now that I'm on my cut. I eat the same food every single day, and I have carried and held on to so much more muscle doing this. Like, it's like you got to live in a box a little bit. And you know, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with Alex taking TRT. It's all cool, bro. Like, it's fine. But it's just crazy that it's cited as if it's completely for himself, bro. We would have believed that if you didn't talk for at least 2 to a minute 30 of that video about what other people think of you and that you're gonna look better than other people, right? So, you know, this is all stemming, you know, from me being a little evil, and I am gonna post it because this is me being for real. Like, this is really, like, honestly, like, I'm just sick of that. I'm sick of that shit, guys. The natural limit is as much as you want to think it is, not obviously objectively, but subjectively in a beautiful way, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I wouldn't have got as far as I did as a natural lifter without believing some people were fucking natural when they literally weren't, and now that I know they weren't. Take that as you will. We all probably know who I'm talking about. If you want to get upset at me, that's fine, bro. You know? Bro, like, objectively, I do mess with you, but when you do shit like this, I'm like, dude, have some backbone, brother. Yeah, so anyway, now to a normal vlog. I'm going to be hopping in the home gym, and I'm going to be literally murdering my fucking arms. Training how you should. I'm going to show y'all how to train as you fucking should as a natural. You know? Also, on another ranty note, man, like, low-key fuck science-based lifting, man. Dr. Mike Israel, more volume actually does equal more growth. And then I go on TikTok and I see some big motherfucker talking about, you need to do 4 to 6 sets per muscle. I'm like, dude, what? What the fuck is going on? What are you saying, bro? What, like, guys, let me tell you, this is the realest answer. The source of your training should be, this feels good. Literally, bro. Because obviously, if I follow, I could follow. Like, you're always gonna, guys, you're always gonna grow when you train. If you just fucking get the fuck in there. If you just go to the damn gym 5-6 days a week and you train, you're gonna fucking grow. You don't need to do all this fancy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to ego lift a little bit. Like, obviously, yes, you can take some exercises, science-based exercises, or like research and shit. But, you know, I'm hearing, oh, well, research on the calf says if you do calf raises and you don't even like squeeze at the top, you just kind of go towards the stretch and halfway up, you'll grow. I'm like, so since when is it okay to do a bench? Since when are these reps on bench full reps? People used to get shit for that. So now it just works on the calf. So then theoretically, for all the people saying, oh, well, if you don't lock out on the bench press, your pecs aren't going to grow. You need to do that full range of motion. Well, apparently this is just going to grow your pecs, right? And I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's like the same logic. So the point is, guys, this training is going to be really confusing when you're getting multiple sources of it. Because I know we all go through this low-key to a certain degree. You like see some people saying this, and then some people saying this, and some people saying this. This guy at your gym is going to say this. And it's like, bro, at the end of the day, if it feels good, just do it, man. You don't need to do all this fancy shit. You don't need to do all that. It literally just needs to be what feels good and be consistent in the gym, gets a good sleep, and train. That's what I grew up on. I didn't have all this complicated shit in my ear, right? Because all this science-based stuff wasn't really around as much like 6-7 years ago. It wasn't like trendy how it is now or anything of the sort. So I had to go up people from my gym's advice, and my big motto, like Rich Piana, literally, big motherfucker, sleep, train, eat. That's it. Literally just do that. And yeah, guys, just don't overcomplicate training, man. Like, literally, because I'm about to murder arms like I'm a roided out, like, I have to be pro bodybuilder. I'm about to literally train my arms so hard that they're going to fall off. And that's how I always train now. I didn't used to train like that in a solid base, but, you know, that's another thing is training is super, you need to switch it up. training is very dependent on, in my opinion, like the stimulus and just like almost like going back, circling all the way back to the olden days, shocking the muscle. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much of a joke as it may sound, but like when you just randomly do some other shit that you're not used to, you get way more sore. You know what I'm saying? And not that soreness is the number one indicator of growth, but golly, I'll say, I sure do feel like I grew so much on my bulk when I started training absolutely, and I was sore every time. So, you know, your body gets used to and adapts to a lot of things. And, you know, you got to grow the muscle by stressing it out. So if you just keep doing the same thing to it, then it's probably going to be a little harder to grow after a long time. Ran over. 170 pounds is not the natural limitation. We can say as far as I am right now, okay? I'm 204, really lean. So we'll say for my channel, that's the natural limitation. So for Simeon Panda's channel, it might be 240. Who knows, okay? Nobody knows natural limit. You don't know. You have your own set of genetics. Keep comparing yourself to others, and it's going to be a lot harder. It's going to be a lot harder to understand and navigate when you're so focused on how another person looks and comparing your progress to them. You don't know yet. Just try to get as close to the finish line as the never-ending race of natural lifting, and get as close to the finish line as you possibly can. 10, 15 years, and if you look like absolute shit, you probably have horrible genetics, and you might need gear.
The chemical, the fix that makes me feel like I overdosed in stereo and lose control of real. Of my mind, of my soul, we unite to write a code. So bleach your message at the tone, 'cause we don't have to feel alone. Let's get this fire started. Let's get this fire started. Everything you know in the focus, live in the moment. Don't have to question why. Listen to the sound of the virus. You can't deny this. Between the gray, we medicate and hypnotic. You know.